What is going on, investors? I have some important updates that I need to share with you regarding three companies that we speak about quite regularly on this channel. Number one is to do with Tattooed Chef. And Tattooed Chef is a bit more of insider information, okay? So I'm giving you guys some insider goss. And it's from a gentleman in our Discord who actually works in Kroger. So he was able to shed some light on how Tattooed Chef has been performing in his Kroger store, which happens to be one of the largest Kroger stores in the US, okay? The next update is to do with HIMS and HERS. Ticker symbol is HIMS. We've had some major changes in the management team, which initially, when I first heard the news, I thought it would probably cause a sell-off, but it hasn't, which is very good because, as you can see here, on the news, we ran up and tested resistance at $8.61. We broke past it temporarily, but we're now trading below resistance again. So it's quite a strong level of resistance. And I actually initially thought this news regarding HIMS would have us break below support. So I'll be shedding some light on that. And the last update is to do with Opendoor. Ticker symbol is OPEN. It's a new position that we started building about 2 weeks ago. I did a full video on Opendoor yesterday. So if you haven't caught yesterday's video, make sure you check it out. But essentially, we have an analyst who have come out and they've issued their buy or sell rating. So you got to stick around to the end of the video to find out whether it was a buy or a sell. But before we get into all of that, if you're getting any value from this video, please make sure you smash the like button. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell to stay up to date with all of my latest videos. Also, if you want to be part of the insider goss, if you want to know what I'm buying and selling in real time, and if you also want to get access to my research notes, I've got one company that I'm researching currently, and the notes should be out by the end of the week. So if you want to get access to that, make sure you join my Discord group. The Patreon link is in the description below. So with that said, let's dive into it. All right, so here's a screenshot. Okay, so this is from a gentleman in my Discord. He said, "Hey guys, new to the community here. I work at a Kroger owned store in Southern California, and we've been carrying Tattooed Chef products for about a month. And I figured I'd give a little insight into how they are doing in our store. Okay, my store is one of the busiest of the 200 in our division. Right now, even though the products are pretty new, we are selling about a case of each variety of the bowls a week, a whole case, and getting a delivery of each about every week. Okay, compared to similar products in the frozen space, I would say the bowls are doing pretty well." And this was extremely encouraging to hear because apart from the news that we are now in Kroger, we haven't heard anything with regards to how the sales are going. It wasn't really touched on in Q2. I guess it was too late by Q2. I'm sure we'll find out a lot more of how we're doing in Kroger by Q3. But this is just some little insight from a gentleman in our Discord group who actually works in Kroger in one of the busiest divisions. And to see feedback like this is absolutely incredible to see. And I can't wait to see how this feedback marries up with how we will perform in Q3's earnings. So the next update is to do with HIMS. Okay, Spencer Lee, who is our chief financial officer, has stepped down from HIMS and HERS. Now, I like Spencer Lee. I've listened to him during Q1 and Q2's earnings call, and I really liked him, so I was really sad to see this news. I've watched his interviews on Yahoo Finance. He sounded very passionate about the company. He had a great understanding of the vision and the direction and the path at which HIMS and Andrew Dudum are currently on. So to see this news, it was a little bit upsetting, and he's kind of been like the face, apart from Andrew Dudum. The next person that you would almost associate HIMS with is with Spencer Lee, because like I said, he's been doing a lot of interviews. But the good news is they left on good grounds. All right, so this is not like Tattooed Chef. Remember with Tattooed Chef, and we had Chuck Cargill. When Chuck Cargill, the CFO at the time, when he left, it was with immediate effect. And essentially by the next day, we had Stephanie Dickman take his position. But with regards to Spencer Lee and Andrew, I mean, look at the testament that Lee had to say about Andrew. "It's been an honor to work at HIMS and HERS, such a transformative and impactful company during a critical period of growth. Andrew and I agree that given the strong financial position of the company and the exciting growth initiatives now kicking off, the time is right to begin the process of finding a new financial leader to guide the company in its next stage." Okay, so it doesn't sound like there's any malice. It doesn't sound like it's ill-tempered. He's been very respectful of Andrew and also respectful of the company. And he's guided us to a strong financial position. And if he believed that now is the right time to step down, then I wish him all the best. Spencer has been a valuable partner for HIMS and Hers as we achieved several significant company milestones, including our transition to a publicly traded company, 2 completed acquisitions, and strong quarterly earnings for the last 3 quarters. Now, this is the key part. Spencer, the leadership team, and I will work closely to manage a smooth transition over the next 6 months as we identify a new CFO to partner in bringing our next chapter of growth and ambitious goals to life. So it's not like Spencer's out of the door today. He's going to help the team. He's going to stick around for the next 6 months, help the company secure a new qualified CFO, and hopefully with the experience of David Wells. Remember, David Wells was the former CFO of Netflix. Him being on the board and having that type of experience, and also with Spencer Lee's experience, I'm confident that we'll be able to get a quality replacement. Now, another news update that HIMS just pretty much dropped out of nowhere is that they've partnered with Rob Gronkowski to bring awareness to men's health issues and treatment. Now, I'll be honest, I don't know who Rob Gronkowski is. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that correct. But after a quick Google search, I found out this guy is quite a popular NFL player. So I was quite surprised about that. There was no mention of Rob in the Q2 earnings. Obviously, it was all about Miley Cyrus. And I think in the previous ones, it was J-Lo. So, Rob Gronkowski, if you look at his Instagram following, he's actually posted on his Instagram with him holding the HIMS delivery. It's almost like he received the HIMS care package. But if you look at his following, he's got a decent sized following. So he's got 4.4 million followers on Instagram. He also has over 3 million followers on Twitter. Now, don't get me wrong. He's no Miley Cyrus. Miley Cyrus crushes it, all right? She's got 144 million followers. And if you look at her recent post with regards to HIMS, this post regarding HIMS and Hers got over 1.1 million likes. Jeez, those are impressions, guys. Those are impressions. And, she tagged Hers here because she's our Hers ambassador. So again, Miley Cyrus, I think she's one of the top 20 most followed women in the world on social media. Don't ask me why, but essentially it's great marketing. But it's also great to see that the company are being very aggressive with their social media marketing strategy, because it's perfect. It's absolutely perfect for our target audience, and this is what we love to see. And last up, we have Opendoor, and Opendoor Technologies was initiated with a buy. So the analysts at Zelman initiated a coverage of Opendoor Technologies with a buy rating, telling investors that the company is seen unlocking real estate digital transformation. Now, would I call Opendoor a buy right now? I don't know. I think it's getting a bit pricey. Okay, I think the market cap right now is about 11 billion. But if you zoom out to where it was prior, it pretty much lost half of its value. Zooming in, we're approaching a key level of resistance at about $20.68. So that's the 78.6% level for the Fibonacci retracement. Is it a buy? Personally, I would like to see the stock drop below $19. Maybe if we can test this support at about $19-ish. And if we can range between $19 and $18, that would be my loading zone. In my video yesterday, I was transparent with my position. I already started a position in Opendoor. My average is about $17.50. So buying within this zone for me would be averaging up, but at least I still think I'm getting a good value. So yeah, that's what I would do. But if you're not too fussed, it's a long-term hold. You could argue that it could be a potential buy right now, but I just like using these kind of zones to help guide my buying and selling decisions. So that's it for today's update. If you gain any value, please make sure you smash the like button. If you want to know what I'm buying and selling in real time, I did actually start a brand new position today. Check out my Patreon link in the description below. With all that said, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate your time, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.